They're ready to go, and they've helped me find my first miracle of 2013. A revolutionary new way to live years longer. It's red palm oil. Now, its red color is perfect because I think of it as a stop sign for aging, inside and out. Did you know that palm trees contain an ancient remedy that can slow down the aging process, fight belly fat, and combat heart disease? Palm trees native to Africa and Southeast Asia bear a hard-shell red fruit, which contains a powerful multi-purpose oil. Research shows that the phytochemicals pack a disease-fighting punch, making it one of the most powerful fruits on Earth. And there's a secret inside the flesh of this fruit, extending the warranty of nearly every organ in your body. This mega oil may very well be the most miraculous find of 2013. Miracle worker and alternative medicine expert Bryce Wild has been researching red palm oil. He thinks it's the miracle of the year. So what makes this oil the all-powerful miracle?
It's going to deliver a 1-2 punch unlike any other nutrient or food out there. Powerhouse nutrient number 1, keratin.
Keratin.
Keratin. It's a super powerful antioxidant. Keratin's like that. Look at this. Bright color, red. This is the super antioxidant found in tomatoes and carrots. And it's got more than both of those combined. Powerhouse nutrient number 2, tocotrienols. That's a special form of vitamin E. Very, very cardioprotective. You can appreciate that. You combine these two together, and you are going to stop, just like you said, the aging process, protect the cells and all the tissues of your body.
So I had never heard of this before. I don't know how many of you have. But I'm a little startled that I hadn't, because I know it's used in so many parts of the world. And, you know, we're going to talk about the health benefits in a few moments. Why is it it's just coming to the States now?
I guess we really have been a little shy. A lot of researchers and docs have been shy about our consumption of saturated fats. And let's admit, there are some saturated fats in here, which is what keeps it thick. We'll talk about that. But this is the next miracle food, I'll tell you.
Yeah, come on, let's talk about it.
Sure.
Now, I talked about coconut oil last year. I also thought it was a miracle food. You guys have all been trying it. Again, it gives us sort of an exotic flavor to things. But I never thought anything we talk about would top it, especially for something that could be an adjunct like this.
Absolutely.
But I think this does.
It's very similar.
Palm oil is powerful. And I want you to look at all these oils over here. All right? We've talked about these. Talked about olive oils and almonds. All these great, exotic, wonderful oils. If you put all these oils together, they don't have the same antioxidant power, benefit of this one bottle of red palm oil. Which is, again, why I'm so stunned I'd never heard of this before. So if it's so darn powerful, how much do we have to have in order to stop aging?
This is where it gets even easier. 2 tablespoons a day. We're going to show you how to incorporate that into your diet. 2 tablespoons a day. And that's going to give you all the advantages of that tocotrienol I talked about, special type of vitamin E, as well as the keratin. See that bright reddish color?
I do.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're going to, I don't want you just spooning this in like this, by the way.
Right.
You're going to be replacing other fats in your diet with these. But let me show you why I think the nutrients in these 2 spoonfuls of red palm oil can add back years to your life. Let's first off start with the brain, right? Because I think this will actually help protect us against Alzheimer's.
Absolutely. Well, you all see this apple, and this apple is just like our brain. When it, when oxygen from the environment and stress hits it, it will ultimately denature. It'll become rotten, like you see these brain edges. Now, we all know this culinary trick, this kitchen trick of applying a little bit of lemon juice or lime juice to our fruit salad or apple. That protects it, keeps it white, doesn't it? Yes. Well, red palm fruit oil does the exact same thing in our brains. It protects our brains. That special tocotrienol we're talking about, special powerful form of vitamin E, it's actually going to increase blood circulation. It's going to reduce incidence of dementia and Alzheimer's. So it's going to protect our most important organ.
The next organ, one that's special to me, is the heart. And here we think that red palm oil might play a role in keeping these heart arteries open. Again, the heart's a majestic organ that's perfused by these little blood vessels. The question then becomes, how do we get more blood through those vessels? So I've got a little demonstration here. And Bryce, I'd love you to help explain to us why this oil, which has saturated fats in it, right, still can be beneficial and help protect the heart. Okay, so here are 2 arteries for everyone oriented. 2 arteries, they're matching arteries. And just see the little whitest stuff in here? That's the plaque. So give us an example of what happens if you have, for example, butter, a truly saturated fat.
Typical oil, bad saturated fat, acts like molasses through your arteries. So it sticks and clogs to the artery lining. And once there's a particular inflammation there, these bad fats will lock up within the artery lining, causing plaque, blockage, and ultimately death.
Which is why we talk about the problems with saturated fat. Now, when you take the red palm oil You know, when it's cold, like it is in here, it gets solid. But when you warm it up in the body, it turns to liquid like this. This is why it's great to cook with as well. And those plaques we talked about in here, when you pour in red palm oil into your body in place of the other fats, it washes away that plaque and it doesn't clump in there. So you literally end up with a very different appearance.
Yeah.
Other thing I want to highlight, again, this is stuff that I almost embarrassingly am talking about.
That my madam waiting they call Madam Fausat. Restless, tireless, always running from pillar to post, half of the time not for her own, but for others. She's just the best.
Subscribe to the FausatSanni-Yusuf.com channel on YouTube via www.FausatSanni-Yusuf.com/YouTube. Follow her on Facebook via www.FausatSanni-Yusuf.com/Facebook.